Last night, yes, listen, we have to coordinate. We have to coordinate. I also bought all of the upgrades for the vineyard. I did not realize that that was going to be a thing that I could do. But I made a bunch of money doing side quests and stuff. Came here, bought all of the upgrades, and was like, okay, cool. Awesome. Like, what's the next set of upgrades? And then the guy was like, all right, we're done. Like, that's all you're getting. I'm like, oh. Okay. I'm sorry. Sure.
What will the morrow bring?
Wild.
Am I
Wild.
invisible?
I love that Weird Al Yankovic is just, he's just absolutely, like, not that he's ever given a fuck, but he's really going for people's throats at this point.
You little fart.
And just call him a
So
fart.
how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
Come on, dude! Look at that! Fire. Outfit is fire.
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well, which is all the same to me.
Giving me no choice.
We'll break your legs, vagrant!
Circle him! Circle him!
Okay, sorry. Oh, man. Oh. 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 Come on. How am I... Thank you. How am I getting my ass kicked this hard? Fuck you. Thank you. Incredible.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out, though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it.
Could you imagine? Geralt just retires. He retires to the city and is like, listen, I gotta do something. I'll Oh.
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they've just come off my stamp. A seat, sir, please. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say...
500 grounds?
What?
Let's
Gotta
get
be
out of his
kidding
mind?
me.
Is he
What would you even
crazy?
do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Listen, I'm a big fan of small business. Listen, this kid's got some fucking spunk.
All right. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
Ah, see? I knew we'd clinch it.
Fine. Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron, gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial?
Young man.
One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with.
No, that kid literally could not have possibly been got a better deal. Wild. Listen, like I said, I believe in small business, okay? That kid's gonna have a whole ass shoe-shining empire by the time I'm done with him. It's called, listen, if Geralt's gonna retire from the witchering business, he needs investment.
When the boot black mentioned.
Okay? So that's what it's about.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlaff, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
sense him?
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around.
Listen, Bane. Listen here, you son of a bitch. If the first ending of The Witcher has taught me anything, I'm a goddamn hero. Okay? Oh. Okay, Regis. I am 100% sure that I will be getting the good ending. But, if you would like to pretend...
Attic, let's go.
Like I won't get the good ending, that's fine.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime. Somebody fixed this recently.
Well, that was, listen, I'm stupid, is what that comes down to. That wasn't, anything other than...
So this is his nest. Need to look around.
Is that in real life? Hold on. Okay.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. This his lover?
I don't rightly know.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
Oh boy, more lore that we're... that we have no fucking idea. Ooh.
Detlaff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Rhenawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlaff killed not of his own accord.
A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Detlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous.
As you well know, having faced Detlaff yourself.
Whoever it is someone new.
Who's Rhenawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping.
In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off perhaps by a bout of Detlaff's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Detlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing?
And Detlaff is so much more emotional than most humans.
Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Detlaff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Rhena knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Even if Rhena did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more. Tools were used recently. Detlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Hey, letters naming the beast's
Look,
targets.
Slips of paper, name on each.
Convenient.
Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink.
It's the fifth name.
See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Blood and wine?
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlaff's innocence, clearly.
Actually, it is. Detlaff's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Rhena, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Detlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlaff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlaff and I both.
Feels like he would also sense the vampire from a
Throwing on an
mile
empty
away,
stomach.
right? Am I stupid? 45, let's go! Hold on. We got a new thingy to... This game is fucking borked, dude. Are you out of your mind? Are you kidding me? Alright, I need to do 4 more. I think I'm just gonna put these points into actual shit that matters. I mean, I guess, yeah. But they're like, I feel like they're pretty BFF-y, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, it just, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, let's, the amount of experience that I've gotten from storyline quests is wild. Like, it really comes down to, do you want gold? Do side quests. Do you want experience? Do main story quests. Like, that was 1,000 experience. That was half of a level up for nothing. I didn't do anything there. Like, what what did I do? I walked around a toy store, and I did intimidate some men. I did fight some guys, but, like, not much. Not in the grand scheme of things. Not much.
Pardon me.
Bloody hell.
But yeah, I guess that's the only answer to that is the vampire must know how to hide themselves in a way that another vampire wouldn't be able to detect.
All is in order.
But yeah, we're on the
don't
road
touch me.
again. Milestone. You're right. Right.
Ah,
We love to see
Watch
it.
where you
We love to
step,
see it. Speaking of, well, okay, I guess that shouldn't really matter. I assume we're not doing any sort of XP leveling because it's sort of a predetermined, like, length of campaign, but I assume that there's not going to be any level ups. I shouldn't worry about XP at all.
Best cure for the beast, a witcher.
That's so wild. It really did sound like that person was talking in a helmet. And it was also like they sounded like they were talking directly into my ear canal. Which was wild. But oh yeah. I'm excited. I had a lot of fun playing tonight. I think it's gonna be a fun campaign. I'm really excited. I am already looking forward to
Take it easy.
doing some dumb shit.
Your Grace, the palace is secure.
Go Grace.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
Sorry, it's like 2 in the morning. You're
I
good
was
though,
not
right?
mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
No, never mind. That was such a stupid thought I just had that I don't even want to say it. Never mind. Sorry.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you returned with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
I didn't say I couldn't.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher?
Too much for your
a
knights.
monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Whoa, this is work for a Witcher, not for your guardsmen.
Yet when a Witcher fails, my guardsmen must step in. I'll take my best. 40 hardened veterans. No vampire can stand up to that.
40, 50, 100? Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such
I
things?
just said it's a higher vampire. Are you not listening?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong.
Fucking idiot.
Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich. Capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
We are not about to have this guy...
In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
He just puts the whole thing in his mouth.
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Syanna too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint-Réal, the 1269 vintage.
That's That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Wait, Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not Your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Sure. Let's rock
Yeah,
and roll,
ready to go.
Buckaroo.
Excellent.
Let's go!
Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
What is she, the fucking... oh god, what was the Crimson Viper from Dragon Heist? There's like a cat burglar who... God, can't remember her name. I don't know, something like the Red Viper or the Crimson Viper or something, but she was like a cat burglar who was like stealing evidence to like prove that other families were doing sketchy shit, so her like royal family would be
Have you ever heard of
forgotten
anyone
about and
defeating
like
such a
less,
vampire?
Know of a man who
like,
defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it.
you know, hated.
Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Okay. I wonder how much lore we're gonna get on the way here. Apparently none. Psych!
Panthers have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this.
Scared the shit out of me.
Save us! Back you beast! Begone!
Alright. Hey now.
Help! Save us! Back you
come on.
beast! Begone! Help! Save us!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate they happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Roach
Come on,
just
Roach.
running into a fucking bush. That's
Tell me more about this
that
vineyard.
tracks, if anything.
Castel Ravello.
It's the best in Oltusa. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could
You
be a
know as
servant.
much as I do.
Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Great. We love that.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full.
Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Came to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about San Real?
I am at your service.
Some of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past I took stock of the inventory. All was accounted for. The barrels lie safely in the cellar, I assure you.
Thank you for that lurk, Iron Man Duck. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a good Sunday night.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to San Real. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the San Real stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
I don't like...
We shall wait here.
I don't like her vibes. I don't...
What if Fabricio's
don't like her
blackmailing
vibes.
the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
She has, like, the vibes of somebody who just, I don't want to do that. Of somebody who just doesn't care. And, is very, like, I'm the boss, and,
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Yay, bookkeeping, my favorite part of any fantasy game.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Not this one.
Herveloos. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate.
Got Pomino over here.
Is there a whole ass upstairs here? Oh, hold on. Here we go. I was about to say, I'm like, well, I guess I'm done.
San Real, 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Can you, please? Okay. Great.
San Real. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right
No
year.
cigar. Boop-boodle-doo, boop-boodoo. Okay. 69.
Right here, 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full.
Great, we get to knock on more wine barrels. Very fun.
This one is full.
This one's full too.
Oh, we're gonna meet in the middle. We're gonna give she's gonna have to smooch me.
Full.
Oh, are you not gonna do this one?
This one's full too.
Did you just do one and then quit?
Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of San Real? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
This is a weird fucking quest, dude. What is happening?
Wooden hammer for tapping
Oh
barrels.
man. All right. Let's do a wine tasting. Hey Francois, did you think you'd be doing a wine tasting in this DLC?
Then get to work. Let's broach those barrels.
Okay, well.
Ready.
Step aside.
So?
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
Nope. Can I? Whoa. Fine.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sorial. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Cintrin aristocrat at court.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Wine itself, how'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? At the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Cintrian Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Spicy. Spicy.
Relax. Now we wait.
Oh, fun.
Ah, our favorite vintner. It's not him.
What's now, Beth?
Oh shit!
Follow me! Follow me!
Alright, come on, fighting time. Baby. Oh.
Watch out! He's a witcher!
I am a witcher.
Choke on it, you rapscallion!
There was a ton of bandits and Brawly, good lord.
No!
I will show you your place, scum. My name is not Damian de la Tour.
Come on. That'll work.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions. Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call it...
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Oughta be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Centurion. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Centurion. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Centurion. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go to town.
Let's go to town, bucko. I'm gaining levels like,
It's late.
going out of style.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
What else is new?
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
Oh, fuck!
The singer. I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted. Very.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours, and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
And from... optional. Put on clothes that I... What is it? Not what I want to do. Alright. I guess we're gonna go buy some clothes. Woo!
Hey, is that not this cur with the price on his... It's him! Get it!
Oh boy.
Don't let him gain momentum!
Oh god. There we go. See ya!
My luck!
Neven, you sure you don't want to give up? I was definitely also...
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
I was also definitely hitting that guard, but I'm glad they just let that one go. That one guy just carrying guard tallow. I don't have a beard, though. How did they know it was me if I didn't have a beard? Unbelievable. Geralt's been typecast. Come on. Hurry up.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot.
Oh.
Our duchy values peace and...
At some point last night while I was working on side quests, I was in White Orchard. I think I was getting stuff to dye my armor, actually. And I just decided, like, kind of on a whim to attack a guardsman in... Oh, not White Castle. Jesus. White Orchard. And I decided, I'm like, I'm gonna fight these guardsmen. I just want to see how tough they are. I'm pretty sure they're automatically 15 levels higher than you. Because I'm like, oh, it's you know, it's folk, you know, these guys are, like, weak. It'll be fine. This is the first area.
You're from the north. That's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm a fucking witcher. I don't know why everybody has to get all fucking hoity-toity about it, but... alright. Sure. Let's get the $300! Ay. Can't sell anything to him, huh? Alright. I have 29 gold. I am out of cash.
Thanks. I think that's all I need.
I am not liquid anymore.
Servant, sir.
Yeah. Alright. Unequipped. Unequipped. Alright. I have nothing equipped. Perfect. This is, of all of the clothes that, I've had to wear for, like, missions and shit, this is actually...
Go.
Probably not the worst outfit I've ever had to wear, to be honest. Pardon me? Excuse me?
Nice tune.
I wish things... I just wish the horseback riding worked.
Art is not life's
But
bread,
not to be missed by your team.
Oh, yeah, That was one of the quests I did. I found a statue's private bits. Funny ass quest. I didn't even think it was any gold. I just happened to run across it, and I was like, fuck it, I'll do this.
Why does that not surprise me?
Oh, Anna Henrietta is on her own time, apparently. Geralt's just asleep. He's got a crossword in his hands. Oh, shit.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. My, Geralt. Not bad at all. And you've even a mask. Just not the kind required.
Huh?
They're a little different, the ones Mandragora members wear. I've brought you one. Put it on.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
My God. If the buttons on the Steam Deck just weren't so fidgety, it'd be great.
How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soirée. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
Got him.
The residence
Maybe in the
belongs
north.
to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaveri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Take part in the soiree's entertainment. Okay.
Put your own house in order first. Do you fear taking a bath?
I love that waitress is just like, nah, you can't have an hors d'oeuvre.
Please do not disturb.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs, cast them at the canvas.
Discover your artistic soul.
Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Oh man, I hate the alcohol effect. It definitely.
Longing to express its creative side.
Well,
That green, lush and verdant as
I'm not.
of vines.
I'm not trying to attack a target. I'm trying to attack the damn wall. There we go. Oh my god, can you get out of here, please?
Yellow. Why ever yellow?
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different array.
No, we messing it up.
I got it! It's the Soretor!
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Blue blotch is all I see.
The composition takes shape.
yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
Yeah, definitely.
Scarlet crimson oxblood. I see lips, full sensually parted lips.
The composition takes shape.
Yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
Purple, quite the noble color. Splendid! The sky over Toussaint before a storm.
Or a deep...
Voila! Fin! Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
Wild.
This painting, it's rather... It's very...
Let's go. You're bored as you've made no effort to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
A metaphor. What else would they think of? If they can't agree, they ought to cut the line. A true adieu to the constant struggle.
Let's see. What?
Not heard the news?
Have I not...
I'm sure you want. We wish to be alone. Please, leave.
Okay, you're right, you're right.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, we got a note.
Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but...
The Besotted Witcher. Grandson of Waller. Fascinating.
Ah, how beautiful.
Still waters.
Look, lanterns. They say releasing the dolphins. That is no ordinary...
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
No, but, you know, I'm an easygoing guy, so...
It's an outrage. Cecilia never...
But are you sure it's an original?
My
Please, leave. Leave us be.
Yep. This one's locked. I feel like that's the one.
We must throw off the manacles of form. Venture beyond the bounds of cognition.
This painting, it's rather... It's very...
Color is but the shadow of vibrations in the nature of existence.
Ignoramus.
It is irrelevant to the work's ultimate meaning. Exception true. Would I ever love to meet him? It's a shame he didn't come here.
Need I remind you that neither did you?
Of course. Oh, Lord. Oh, nope, we're good.
Do not disturb! Shoo, shoo!
Mm-hmm. It's the right flower.
Of course it is! A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Centrian noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Great. We love that. We love snooty fucking artist types. Oh.
This painting, it's rather... It's very...
Bloody colorful, that's what.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Empty, heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
I like it how he says, let's follow it, as if it's not just going to be him.
It is irrelevant to the work's ultimate meaning.
Alright.
This painting, it's rather... It's very...
But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come. We must consider what to do.
Kill him?
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
I'm trying to get past the dude. He's taking his job a little bit too seriously. What up?
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
That seems like a mistake. Don't fucking split the party, guys. Don't split the fucking party. Ever.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
Right. Oh, hold on. Gotta finish the loot over here. Ooh, hello.
Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too. Must have climbed this ladder pod when moving the door, then stepped in the soil.
Goody.
Footprints, made by soiled boots.
Convenient.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Bloodstains.
Okay.
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it.
Come on.
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably.
Great. Come on.
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it? Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out?
Come on, let's go out. You can survive. We got we have the mods turned on. We'll be fine.
Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
I don't really know what to do at this point.
Locked. No key in sight.
Oh, hello.
Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it, hard, then sank to the floor.
I don't really know.
Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Hunting knife, richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail. I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Syanna, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Syanna was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Syanna.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Syanna knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Syanna received it from father as a gift, at a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tyne, and if Syanna is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her, sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaff van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Is Oriana a vampire? This game just keeps throwing me curveballs, huh?
Seem surprised. Why?
I never would have suspected Regis to find common ground with a witcher.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trait for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith. An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlaff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you are gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlaff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Rhena.
Oriana, she really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long. But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Rhena must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detlaff. Good luck, my friend.
I've had so many dumb fucking ideas cross through my mind in the last
Splendidly,
hour. It's wild.
I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out? You have exceptional friends. This Detlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix's mill. It stands along the Saône Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Probably be easier just to sneak in, but... Okay.
I wonder how much of each of these syntaxes.
Okay. Yeah. No, we're going in. We're going in. We're going in absolutely guns blazing. Let's throw all that stuff back in. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Boop, boop, she do.
Is to be born under a lucky star.
I have so many. This game is fucking borked, dude. Are you out of your mind? Are you kidding me? 47, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Pardon me, pardon me, pardon me. Excuse me.
Where are you scooting off to?
Has returned, not to be missed.
I truly... I have had so many theories about what's going on, but I don't want to say any of them out loud because... Here's the thing. There's so much shit that's, like, overly elaborate in my mind. That's why I'm not good at D&D puzzles. Because people make D&D puzzles from, like, puzzles for second graders. And then I'm like, well, obviously it has to do with the rotation of the Earth and, you know, gravity, and we have to, you know, all this nonsense. And it's like, no, you just turn the key, moron. So, I definitely... I think there's some shit that I'm like, oh, this would be kind of cool if it was like this. But it's definitely not like that. But we'll see. We'll see.
I wonder how much of
I...
syntaxes.
Welcome to Toussaint.
Welcome to Toussaint. And like, why is the way path? Hey, let's just go straight down the hill instead of using the road. But yeah, so the Duchess has a sister who is super jealous and is now potentially part of the blackmail squad for Detlaff. And I don't know. Rhena, Rhena or Olena, what was her name? Oh. You are nearing a turning point in the story. After this, you will no longer be able to finish certain side quests. Save your game before continuing. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, man. Do I care? I feel like I'm pretty good. Like, I have I have no money. That's my big issue. Rhena, yeah. Wraith from the painting. Very interesting. Let's make a save file. Let it do its thing. And then save. Let it do its thing. Just confirm there's now 2 different manual save files. Capture the okay. All right, we can always come back. We can always do more. We can always do more of this.
No guardsmen yet.
Can I just meditate in here, or? Gross. All right. At midnight.
So eager are you? The mill, then. We shall discuss the assault inside.
See, you already prepared a plan. Walk me through it.
We have 2 objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister and capture the man who blackmailed the vampire. Duntine is a modest complex. Several old buildings, a high wall around them. At the center of the enclosure stands an imposing keep, restored not long past by the elderly knight of the castle, Roderick. We mean to strike here, through the main gate, then secure the area in front of the keep by storm.
How many men defend Duntine, you know?
Roderick maintains a team of knights for defense. They are no army, but they could number several dozen. Also, Roderick recently took in a band of foreign mercenaries. About them we know very little.
Cintrian's men, gotta be. Ran into a few in town. They tried to kill me. Need to hit them from both sides. You draw the defenders, keep them busy. I'll sneak in the back way, find the women, make sure they come to no harm. I'll vault over the wall as soon as you start your assault.
Your plan puts you at great risk, but I sense you will handle it well. Let us go.
I'll put you at great risk. Yeah, Cause that seems like, honestly, like not the craziest way to solve that puzzle. I love that Geralt just sped ahead. And it's just like, yeah, see ya. Bye. I love that.
So it begins.
And so we...
Quick! We grab Roderick's horses and we bolt.
We won't vault far if the boys out front don't hold.
Not so fast. Little change of plans.
Got him.
Bad idea.
Come on. Come on, boys. Boink. Actually, you know what? Let's use some oil. I have very specifically fancy poison for humanoids. Ooh, Killed a whole hell of a lot more than just those guys, but... Ooh. There we go. Oh. Guy's, oh my god, he's fireproof! There we go. See ya! Bye!
Roderick sent him to get the horses. He's looking to flee. Can't let him.
Yeah, can I... Okay, well...
I see no ducals along the road.
They must
Bloody
be guarding
bots!
it.
What was that?
Faster! Load those crates on the wagon!
Not good.
Okay.
Hurry with those
Trying
crates!
to escape.
But be careful! If you drop any... Someone's here! They've breached the back wall! Come on! Kill him!
Damn it.
Go on, lads! Beat the bum butcher!
Come on. Let's actually do this.
Onward! No mercy!
Okay. Got him.
Shit. Surround him! Surround and kill!
Okay. See ya. Oh, got him.
No mercy! I shall show
Are you
you,
kidding me?
rogue!
Yeah, show me, Roderick, you absolute bitch. Oh, I killed him with Quinn. Get absolutely dunked on, fool.
Mercy! Mercy! I did no wrong!
Kept the wrong damn company. Centrion's men, where are they?
I knew... Shouldn't have let them under my roof.
Where's the hostage, the woman?
What do you mean? I know nothing about a hostage. Must be the handiwork of my guests.
Where are they now?
In the keep, ready in their escape.
There's someone with them? Woman named Syanna?
Of course. She convinced me to let them in.
And a whole pile of trouble along with them. Where is she?
Packing. We were to leave together. An old fool. I'd have done anything for her.
Where is she? In the keep too?
Thinking with his wrong
Yes.
head.
Her chamber is in the tower, the top floor. What will become of me?
Here, press it against the wound. Should staunch the bleeding.
I mean, you're gonna live the rest of your days in a dungeon, so don't thank me too much, but...
Here's one! Kill the shitleister!
Iron Borg? Oh. Holy moly, would they hire the mountain? Good lord. Alright, hold on. Let's
I will tear you to shreds!
later. See you later. Come on. Oh. Okay. This worked on the elf. Why didn't it work on you? Ooh. Hey, that didn't work.
You will die, you little stronza!
Okay, he's got to have something good on him, right? No. Well, no wonder he burned so well. He had oil in his pocket. Dummy. Okay. Here, I'll take care of the ranged support here. Take a seat, bud. You looking tired? Oh.
Giving you one last chance. Yield.
The damned harlot got us into this. Kill him! Attack!
Oh, that's gonna be a problem. That's a little Detlaff. Yep. Good, bud.
Need to get into the keep.
Oh my god, they're
for everything.
They're giving away like levels like it's fucking candy. I can't. Oh my god, fucking jump scared me. All right, now I need to. Oh my god, they're just one-shotting these fools. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Murder. Yes. I'm just here for emotional support, I guess. Here, let me lay these guys on little. Wild. Oh, maybe I can get this one. Oh, I did get one. Haha, see guys? I can do stuff. Oh, I'm gonna get this one too. Oh, there they are. I was gonna say, they're having trouble getting up that fence, apparently. Oh, poor Mug. See ya. You didn't need that, did you, Mug? Oh, man. This is awful. Alright. Hello? No. Hello?
Wasn't expecting to see you two here.
We thought you could use our help, so...
Witcher, this is no time to explain. Where is Rhena?
Expect to answer a lot of questions inside.
Let us go then.
Oh!
Rhena! Are you hurt? If any of them.
You know me. I'd never let them hurt me. I just waited for you to come.
I didn't know where to look. They threatened to kill you. Forgive me. I failed you.
Now we need only find Anna Henrietta's sister. Where should we look? Do you know?
Mm-hmm. Ran into Roderick, Duntine's lord. Told me where I'd find Syanna.
Then speak and let's grab her. Time is short.
Said she was in a room in the tower. Very one we're in right now. Which, incidentally, looks nothing like a prison cell. And just so happens there's a carafe full of wine here. Bet it's stolen San Real.
Motherfucker! I fucking called it. I was like, it'd be crazy if Rhena and the Duchess's sister were actually the same person the whole time. That'd be fucking crazy. Like, so crazy that it's an insane thought. It would never actually fucking happen. What? You didn't see that? Fuck, dude. I don't know why. Here's the thing. I've called this game Stone Cold like 9 times out of 10. And then the ending of the game caught me so fucking by surprise so much that it shook my confidence to its very core. So now I'm completely confused. Incredible. Incredible.
Giving you one chance to tell us everything yourself.
I've nothing to tell.
Witcher, what is this?
Sorry, Detlaff. You've been had.
My friend, please. You must listen to what Geralt has to say.
Fucking son of a bitch.
Never was any abduction. She faked it to be able to control you, manipulate you.
You lie! He seeks to turn us against each other.
Let him speak.
Blackmailers? Pure fiction. She planned everything. You killed all those men at her behest.
That is impossible.
Sorry, Detlaff. She used you. Part of her plan.
And explain all. If you do not, I will raise Beauclair to the ground. This I promise you. You've 3 days. I shall be waiting.
He just fly off?
He did not wish to act rashly. He's gone to soothe his nerves.
Think he'll do it? Make good on his threat?
I cannot say. He can be unpredictable when fury consumes him.
I shall go to him.
Come again? After what he just...
You don't know Detlaff like I do. If I don't do as he says, he truly will destroy the city. He's more than capable of it.
Okay, 2 things really quick. Why does she remind me so much of Charlize Theron? I just Googled her because I'm like, she looks like somebody, and it's killing me. I literally just Googled it. She looks not exactly like, but pretty close. And also, why does that look more like my D&D character than the actual character that I based my D&D character off of? What is this? What is happening?
Seems you've got some last scraps of honor left.
It's the least I can do.
Well, it truly does seem the best option.
Your Grace, we must proceed with caution. Guardsmen saw vampires here. They could still be about.
Vampires or no vampires, my sister is here. Find her.
Your Grace, that...
Also,
Syanna, it's true. It's
the
you.
fucking picture in his hideout in the toy factory. I was like, that looks like the Duchess with dark hair. That was.
Ounce of truth to it?
You feel resentment. I understand, but I promise we shall work through all the unfortunate.
Fucking hate this game. Hate it.
We will discuss them later. Captain, escort Syanna to the palace. I shall meet with her as soon as we return.
As you wish, Your Grace.
And you, Witcher. You have my thanks. I cannot believe my sister was so near the whole time. Roderick of Duntine shall answer for treason and blackmail.
Yep. On answer for being a dunce. Ha! I mean, he's still pretty guilty of treason.
Roderick got duped and used, just like the vampire.
Apropos, were you able to establish who kidnapped his beloved?
We've discovered Syanna blackmailed the vampire, ordered him to kill those men.
What? What nonsense is this?
She is his missing lover. Staged her own abduction to force him to do her bidding.
He was a tool. Whole scheme was Syanna's. She was behind it.
You're mistaken. You must be. This cannot be true.
I've been right literally
Your
the
Grace,
entire time. What are you fucking talking
know
about?
This vampire.
You out of your mind.
What? You know him? Who is he?
Detlaff.
The same who so recently sat at my table and told me of Nazaire. Is there anything else you've neglected to mention? A dragon living beneath Mount Gorgon, perhaps? Is anyone else here a vampire?
Yeah. Well,
Where is he now?
Waiting for Syanna. If she doesn't show up to meet him by an appointed time, he'll destroy Beauclair.
He dares threaten us?
Your Grace, we have 3 days to bring him Syanna and...
Not a word. You have 3 days to bring me his head. No more secrets. No more helping vampires. I want what I'm paying for. The head of the beast.
I'm starting to think Anna Henrietta is the fucking villain here. I'm really starting to think...
Grace's nerves have been calmed.
Doubt it. Rarely forgets, rarely retracts what she says, especially not threats.
Yes, well, even I must admit Detlaff's actions were highly inappropriate. Reprehensible, even.
I mean, sure. But, I mean, they're both villains.
Are you upset?
Like...
Why would I be?
Let's see. You're returning from your hunt empty-handed. No trophy. No new lead to boast of, then pursue.
I don't know.
What can I say? It happens at times. Especially likely to when the monster I'm chasing can turn into fog.
How do your
Ken's got a
employers
good point.
customarily react when you fail to meet their expectations?
Depends. Peasants cuss me out. Merchants demand I refund their deposit, whereas nobles mostly just release their hounds.
And rulers?
Usually threaten me with the gallows.
Her most illustrious grace awaits the gentleman.
Your Grace, the population demands she be punished. Syanna's committed terrible crimes. Spilt so much blood. They...
Another word, Palmerin, and I shall spill even more blood. Yours.
She's the villain. Like, maybe not the only villain, but like...
Repeat for the last time. Syanna is responsible for the death of many, true. But she is also my sister. We are bound by blood and by a shared childhood. I shall not allow her to be lynched.
Your Grace, I fear the masses might rise. Storm the prison. Pitchforks and torches in hand.
This is how
Let them
duchesses
storm.
get fucking
They will not find
ousted.
her there. Syanna is hidden away in a safe place. She shall await trial there until we have rid ourselves of this accursed vampire. Which, to judge by your means, has not yet come to pass.
Did what we could, but...
My patience is at an end, Geralt. Where is he? Where is Detlaff?
I guess.
We're working to find that out, Your Grace.
Do you take me for a fool?
I wouldn't dare.
I care not one whit what you have worked on, are working on, or shall work on. I'm interested in results, which thus far have been nil. At times I hunt foxes. Do you know how it works? The ducal huntsman releases the hounds. They catch the fox's scent, chase the animal down, and lead the battue to it. All within an hour. You, Witcher, have had a week. The aid of my most excellent knights. Yet, you have tracked absolutely
100%.
nothing down.
100%.
I've
And also,
begun
foxes
to
don't
suspect
turn into
my
fucking
eagles
fog.
might have done a better job.
What is this woman on about? She's fucking delusional. Like, yeah, vampires and foxes, game in general, exhibit certain essential differences.
Allow me to point out certain subtle but essential differences between a higher vampire and a fox, or game in general.
What is this? Like, yeah. Yeah. Oh, what are you gonna do, Pelmarin? She just threatened you.
Like the ones between a pathetic quip and a treasonous offense.
Oh my god.
Watch your words, Witcher.
No, fuck you!
To the matter at hand.
Oh my god. You know what? I just say we burn Beauclair to the ground. I say we let Detlaff do his thing.
Syanna tricked Detlaff. Used him to murder the knights who escorted her into exile.
Good.
We have reason to believe that...
Oh, hey, bud.
Your Grace! Vampires!
What? Speak now!
Vampires! They protect the city! Captain de la Tour defends the square near the boat landing, but so many lives lost.
What did you guys think was gonna fucking happen? Like, Detlaff said the city, he was going to raze the city to the ground. Very specific words. Yeah! Yeah! Fuck! Good! Good! Oh my god!
It's war this Detlaff wants. It's war he shall have.
Hey, bitch, you're late! He done did it! He's in your city! Oh, he's not in your city! He's in your fucking house! Oh, that's not... Yeah, you thought wrong, Theodore. You fuck. Oh... Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Alright. Ooh, hello. Oh. Oh, I love that they fucking dodge. It's so cool. Alright. Ooh. Come on. Thank you. Oh. Got him. The Quinn stun effect is the best thing I've ever had. Okay. Nope, no thank you. Come on. The fucking elites have a better fucking cloak than you. You ain't got shit, lady. Oh, that was so close. Just fucking end the fight. Oop. Oh, the dodge is so cool. The dodge is so cool. I love that she's getting hit by the arrows, but it's not doing literally anything. It's not doing any damage at all. Oh. Did I accidentally kill that guard? Oh, God, I need to. Nope. I'm dead. Okay, no, I'm good. Woo, that was... Woo.
Syanna failed to appear as summoned. And there. Detlaff was not making idle threats.
No shit.
He's not.
No
We
shit.
can make some serious plans of our own now. It's gone too far, damn it. Regis, you mentioned there was a way to draw Detlaff out. A way you've avoided resorting to so far because you thought it was too dangerous.
Is that how I put it? Do forgive me that I've misled you terribly. The word dangerous is simply a scandalous understatement in this case.
Regis, another inner monologue growing out of a personal dilemma. Just tell me how to flush Detlaff out. Force him to meet, please.
In due course. But first, Geralt, I'd like you to consider the alternative. After all,
You could fulfill Detlaff's demand and liberate his beloved Syanna.
Think Detlaff still believes Syanna's innocent?
I believe he suspects something. He must. And he seeks to understand what happened.
And for that, he's declared war on the entire duchy?
What can I say? Moderation was never his strong suit.
No shit. That's literally the fucking understatement of this whole DLC.
Really want to free Syanna? Hand her over to Detlaff? Refuse to accept you consider that wise.
It's hard to believe, I know. But Detlaff is not actually evil, merely impulsive. He needs but meet with her, speak with her, and he will spare the city.
So say I agree to this, 'cause I might. Still no chance Anna Henrietta will.
I do not recall ever suggesting we ask her permission.
The meeting. What if it's nothing like you say? What if it goes sour, ends in a fight? Willing to guarantee Syanna won't get hurt?
It seems unlikely in the extreme that...
Didn't ask for a lecture on probability. Need a simple answer.
Nerd.
Yes or no.
I vow that not a hair on her head shall come to any harm.
Got serious reservations about this plan. Not least among them, we have no idea where Syanna's being held. You heard the Duchess. She's not at the prison.
Hardly a reservation. More of an excuse. I'm certain you'll find her. You must merely decide you wish to.
Could ask Damien. Duchess treats him like a lapdog. Keeps him close most times. He might know something more.
There, you see? I knew you'd think of something. Bravo.
I trust I've dispelled your doubts, then.
Not so fast. We're not done talking. How would I go about luring Detlaff out of hiding if I wanted to? With the blood of a virgin?
You see, somewhere nearby lives an unusual denizen, one of the unseen, ancient and powerful vampires, among the oldest and strongest.
And?
Toussaint is this unseen elder's territory. All vampires owe him fealty while they are here. He need but say the word, designate a time and place, and Detlaff will be forced to appear.
So this unseen elder, how do we convince him to summon Detlaff?
We must find him first. The elder does not see arrivals unless he absolutely must. But locals, Oriana, for instance, you know, she too is a...
Yeah, figured it out. All right, let's say she gets me in to see the unseen elder. What then?
I don't know. You'll have to improvise, I suppose.
I'm just gonna say shit from now on. I'm just gonna say whatever the fuck I'm thinking. Like, no matter how fucking crazy or far-fetched or ridiculous it sounds, I'm just gonna say it. Because I've literally called every single fucking twist so far in this. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. Oh.
So I'm basically stuck. Either gotta give in to a blackmailer or fight him.
You know what I would opt for?
What is happening in this game, dude? Is this a dream? Wild.
Regis.
Wild.
Don't mean to put you on the spot, but I gotta know. Say I do decide to fight Detlaff. Who'll you stand with?
Should you decide your sword is the sole solution, I shall not stand in your way.
Appreciate it.
Certainly hope so. Now, please tell me, what is it you intend to do?
I'm inclined, because here's the thing. Syanna, I want to know more. I really do. I want to know, like, why she's done all this. Like, this is such an insanely elaborate plan to, like, turn an ex-lover against your sister who you don't like and kill 5 random people associated with her. This seems fucking bonkers to me. I wanna
Crazy as the plan seems, I'll do it. I'll ask Damien about Syanna.
You won't make me beg. I knew you wouldn't.
Slow down. Not promising a thing. Just want to get a feel for the situation to start with. Coming with?
Of course. Many hands make light work.
Plus, I get to, apparently, Regis is coming with me, so this seems like the better plan.
Hurry. Damien could be in danger.
Or dead.
Do you think so? He seemed battle-hardened. More than a few scraps under his belt.
Against humans, not monsters.
Alright, can I save here? It'll still be playing. Listen, I am tired. I also, have some stuff to do in the morning. And this feels like a good, like, stopping point. Like, this feels like the branch in the story where shit, like, you kind of have to commit after this. So I'm gonna save the rest of this for Tuesday. I'm sorry. Listen. Here, we can listen to this song a little bit, as I do the outro. But what a fucking... The iron's been hot, dude. It's been toasty. This game is so fucking wild. It really is. This is truly an experience. It really is. This DLC, okay, here's the thing. I hate to, like, compare DLCs. Like, here's the thing. Hearts of Stone felt like an actual DLC. Like, that was like oh, this is actually like a piece of, like, DLC. Like, this is, you know, it's a pretty decent length, and, like, Hearts of Stone was still, like, 12 hours. Like, that was still a long-ass quest line. Like, comparatively. Like, that was still, like, a chunk of time. You know? So, like, I'm not trying to bag on Hearts of Stone at all. But, like, in, like, comparison, it's insane. It's insane. Like, saying Hearts of Stone was, like, an 8 out of 10 for me makes me feel like I have to give this expansion a 10 out of 10. Just to, like, make the difference apparent enough. Because I feel like, that's not fair. That's not fair. Here's the thing. I would not... There were aspects of Control that I liked more than Witcher 3. And I will tell you, Control is nowhere near Witcher 3. It's on the top 10, obviously. It is not close. And the thing with Control is that everything about Control was really good. But there wasn't enough of it. Like, in comparison, like, Control, like, I will say, the one category that Control absolutely beats the living shit out of The Witcher in, and I will not, this is not a negotiable thing for me, this is just the facts for me, is combat. The customization and depth of combat in Control was so much better. I fucking love it. Even with the mutations, even with abilities, I feel like the combat in Control was so much better. You could do so much dumb shit in Control, and it flows. That's the biggest thing, is that it's so fluid. The battle, the fighting and the combat in that game is, but that's the only category. That's it. I also just really hate Witcher combat, so that also is a part of it. So, you know, it's tough. It's tough. Let me consult the list. Because now that I've said that, I'm not actually sure where it's at on the list. Here's the thing. The list, yeah, it's nowhere near it. I might have to revise this. Well, maybe not. I don't know. No, I will. I think I will. It's still, Control's nowhere near. But and if we're going to talk specifically DLC, I really liked the Alan Wake DLC. I thought the Alan Wake DLC was some of the best content in that game, just because they, like, ramped up the, like, jump scare factor a lot, and, like, the spookiness of the game in general. Like, the Alan Wake DLC was actually, like, scary, like Alan Wake was. And so I really liked that. I was like, this is what Control is missing. This is what the main game is missing. We need more of this. So, but, obviously, like, overall, it's crazy. You know, if I were to give them a specific score, I would say the Alan Wake DLC was probably, like, I don't know, 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. Like, it's a very respectable DLC, and I liked it a lot, but it wasn't this, you know? Like, this is on a whole nether fucking level. I don't want to, like, reveal positions yet, because I want to do, like, an end of the year, like, these are all the games that I, like, beat this year, sort of, like, video. I think you will be very upset with how I've ranked things. Well, that's not true. I think if Witcher 3 stays in the position that it is, I think you could probably forgive everything else. But I also just played, like, a bunch of really good-ass games this year. So, yeah, and that's my biggest fucking issue. Like Wolfenstein 2 didn't even, no, we don't play bad games here. Like Wolfenstein 2, Wolfenstein Youngblood did not make the list. Just to be very clear, they did not. Neither one of them even made the list. I would rather not. I would rather have a top 8 list than include either one of those games. Wolfenstein 2 was fine. I still think to this, I would probably give Wolfenstein 2 honestly like a 6 out of 10. Like the gameplay was tight, but the story was so fucking bizarre, and the vibes of the game were so weird, and I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. I can't do it. I wish I could. I just can't. And then Youngblood. What is there to even say about Youngblood? I think if they had made Youngblood, if they had just turned Youngblood into like a traditional Wolfenstein game and made all of the enemies just one shots, I think the game would have been honestly like much like better received. Like the two main characters, the twin sisters, they're annoying, but if I just like was playing a normal Wolfenstein game, I could tolerate their bad dialogue for like decent gameplay. But we got shit gameplay and shit dialogue and like a weak story. And I don't know. There's just so much in that game that was like, okay, we're setting up that BJ Blazkowicz kills Hitler. See ya in fucking Wolfenstein 3, I guess. And I'm like, fucking wild. Wild. Because I'm convinced Wolfenstein 3 is going to be set both after Youngblood and during the Hitler assassination stuff. I don't know. It's wild. It's wild. I am. Also, I love that I was complaining about how, oh man, I keep forgetting that exit just closes the whole game. It's because quit to main menu is a separate option. Dumbass. Idiot. But yeah, this DLC has been the DLC is a 10 out of 10. The DLC is a 10 out of 10. I absolutely love it. I'm going to do my best to get the best ending, obviously, so we'll see. I don't like how you said bad ending. I think you were just fucking with me, but we'll see, I guess. If the bad ending is Geralt Sparta kicking Anna Henrietta off of her palace balcony into the awaiting mob, I will be all right. I'll be all right with that. But we'll see. We'll see. Are we good, Bane, for Vermintide 2 tomorrow?